God is there with them.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you brought it up.
Yeah, no,
I'm allowed to do this.
I understand.
You want to keep going on this?
Yeah, I want to finish the thought here on evil, if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's keep doing this because this is good stuff.
Okay, all right, good.
Because when it comes down to it, Adam and Eve are in the Garden of Eden with God, and God is omniscient, and God knows the future, and God puts the tree of knowledge of good and evil in spot X.
Yes.
And when he does that, he's omniscient. And he knows that Adam is going to eat that fruit.
Yeah.
He knows it's going to be cause the fall of man, and billions of souls will go to hell. And according to you, babies will start being born with cancer.
Okay.
If he puts the tree of knowledge over here, it doesn't happen. Or if he doesn't put it there at all, it doesn't happen. But God puts it where he knows with 100% certainty that Adam is going to eat of that fruit. Who made that choice?
God knows the end from the beginning.
Yeah.
And he created the universe, and he created he knew what would happen.
Anytime you want to answer the question.
I'm getting there. But that doesn't mean people don't have free choice. And you're saying that God then could not have done that if somebody sins. Well, let me ask you a question.
That's not what I said at all. What I asked you was,
Yeah.
who made the choice in the Garden of Eden? You
Adam.
said
Adam and Eve did.
Adam and Eve made the choice. Now, let me ask a question. Let me put it this way. God knows with 100% certainty that if I put the tree of knowledge here, billions of souls go to hell, and babies get cancer, according to you, which doesn't follow either, but I'll let you pass on.
But wait.
But if
Stop.
I put it over here...
No, hold on.
No, this is the
There's
point.
nothing wrong with babies getting cancer, because it's all relative.
You know what? I judge that. I judge that to be wrong.
Well, that's just your personal
But you're
problem,
also
then.
avoiding the question in a great big way.
No. If you allow me to continue with my presentation, I'll go into it.
Another video? I want you to answer me.
It's not another video.
Okay, answer me. When God put the tree of knowledge of good and evil here instead of here, knowing that when he put it here, knowing with 100% certainty...
I got it. Let me answer it. Okay,
Go for it.
Here's the problem. The problem here, David, is that you're assuming that God could have created another universe where nobody sinned. That, while it's logically possible, it might not be actually achievable with free creatures.
So sin was not an option.
No, sin, if God creates a universe with free creatures, he might not be able to create a universe where everybody freely chooses not to sin. So he creates the universe we're in now, people freely choose to sin, and then his job, the whole purpose of the Bible, and we're not really even here to talk about the Bible, but since you brought it up, the whole theme of the Bible, from Genesis to maps, is one word. And that is redemption. You have paradise lost in Genesis, paradise regained in Revelation.
You are totally avoiding my question.
No, I'm getting there.
Before Adam ate that apple, he was without sin.
Yes.
Before he ate that apple, he was without sin. God put the tree here.
Yes.
He knew it would cause the fall of man.
Yes.
God pushed Adam and Eve out of the Garden of Eden. God made the decision.
Yes.
God made the choice.
And then God made the choice to go in and rescue them.
So
that's what the redemption's all about.
God chose.
David,
I think they'll clap for anything in this audience. God is the villain here. God is the one.
Wait, stop.
Yes.
There's no villains because there's no good or evil. You've already said so.
Stop changing the subject. God is the one who made the choice.
I'm not changing the subject.
You said evil entered into the universe because of a choice. I'm submitting to you that it was not Adam who made that choice.
Who was it?
It was God who made that choice.
God made a choice.
So God's a villain. God's the one who sent you to hell. God's the one who sends everybody to hell. God's the one who caused the fall of man, and he did so with intent, with deliberate. God is an ass.
Nobody sends anybody to hell. You send yourself there.
God sent everybody to hell. That's good, but you're not listening to the argument if you're applauding.
David, people who are in hell are there justly. Okay?
Oh, well, who's justice?
Well, there is no justice according to your worldview.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
Yeah.
Let's stop with the applause. Okay, let's just stop with the applause so that we can get more time in here. Okay, we're getting a little off track. The topic
we can't change.
Was which better explains reality, atheism or theism?
Yeah, that's why we're talking about the Bible theology.
It's fine if y'all want to go there, but that wasn't the topic.
But you still haven't made the answer to my question.
It's still you.
I still want to talk about this.
All right, let me continue. Well, no, it's not my turn.
No, that's right. No, wait. Who just you?
He was asking me.
Oh yeah, it's his choice.
Yeah.
Okay, but you still got 40 seconds. Go.
I still got 40 seconds. What I want to know is, if God made the choice to put the tree of knowledge here instead of here, isn't it true then that the sinless Adam was merely a pawn?
No.
And that God made the choice to cause the fall of man?
Because there's a faulty assumption in your scenario here. You're assuming that if he puts it over here, it doesn't happen.
He knows. If he knows, he's 100% foreknowledge. So he knows if he puts it here, it happens.
Let me finish.
If he puts it here.
David, let me finish.
Yep.
It might be that there's...
All right, now it's your turn. You can keep going, or do you want to change the subject?
Giants are better than the Patriots.
Oh, come on.
They are.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
That's too far, man. That's too far.
Where were we? Oh, it might be that there's no other scenario whereby sin ultimately wouldn't enter the world. Again, let me say this again. What is logically possible might not be actually achievable with free creatures, okay? That's the problem here. You're assuming that God could have created a universe where nobody ever sins. Well, if there are free creatures, there might not be any universe whereby nobody ever sins.
That's not my point at all. My point is that free will is eliminated. There is no such thing as free will if God is omniscient.
Oh, no.
That is my point.
No,
God knew the future when he put the tree there.
Look, I knew you'd be here. Does that mean I caused you
to
be here?
God knew if I drop this, does it have a choice to fall?
Yeah, but you see, that's not an agent. We're agents. We make decisions.
If I have 100% foreknowledge, and if I know with 100% certainty that if I put the tree of knowledge here, it happens, and if I put the tree of knowledge here, it doesn't happen. If I have 100% foreknowledge, like your God supposedly does, I would be the villain by putting it here instead of there, because Adam would have no choice, because I have 100% foreknowledge. Wait. I have 100% foreknowledge.
It's my time. It's my time.
Hey.
It's my time.
I let you play a video. I let you play a video.
Yeah, it was cool. It was good. Well, not by your
No, it wasn't
good.
good.
Get to your point.
My point is that you're avoiding the subject of God.
If you would let me answer.
All right, now let him answer.
Go for it.
Again, it might not be actually achievable. You're assuming that if he puts it over here, they're not going to sin. Well, maybe if he puts it over there, they are too. Let me also point this out.
You didn't have to put it anywhere.
Well, then there would be no creation. But you see,
there would be a creation. It would be all perfect. No sin.
Comparing a moral world to a non-world, there's no way to compare them. Okay? Now, just because you know something doesn't mean that you're choosing or that the person doesn't have free will. I mean, you have a 16-year-old daughter. You knew when you had her that she would sin one day, but you're not responsible for that sin. Yet
I don't have
100%
foreknowledge. I can't cause her to sin.
You knew she would sin because she's a human being, yet you chose to have her.
But Adam was without sin. He was perfect at the time.
Yes, and he chose, but God can redeem.
He didn't choose. He had no choice because God put the tree of knowledge of good and evil where he knew Adam would eat the fruit with 100% certainty.
Let's assume you love NFL football, which I know you do. Okay? And one day, your Sunday, you're away from the TV, so you've got TiVo, and you record a whole bunch of games while you're away. Then on your way home, you hear the scores on the radio, and you go, oh, I didn't want to hear the scores. Right? But then you come home and you elect to watch the Giants and the Patriots, and we know how that's going to turn out. It always turns out the right way every time. Right? Now, as you're watching the game, you know what the score's going to be, but does that mean you're causing the players on the field to do what they do, or do they still have free will?
They don't have free will.
They don't have free will.
No,
the players playing football don't have free will.
On the recording?
What?
No, on the recording, they don't have free will. They're fictional. They're just a recording.
No, well,
I know the answer. I know the score.
No, yeah, you know the answer, you know the score, but while they were playing, they had free will. Here's the point. The point is God's outside of time, so he knows the end from the beginning. Just because he knows what we're going to do doesn't mean he's causing us directly to do it. We still have free will. Just like when you watch a football game after it's happened, they still have free will even though you know the score.
But in the Garden of Eden, God did cause it to happen because there has not been any sin. There was no ambiguity to what Adam would do if he put the tree of knowledge there. God knew the beginning to the end. God kicked Adam and Eve out of the Garden of Eden, according to your own Bible, and God caused original sin. And then God held it over all of our heads, according to your Bible, and then God sent billions of souls to torture.
I hate to tell you this, but you said an atheist argument's never been refuted. Everything you just said is false. Okay? That's not Christian theology.
I said a non-theistic scientific argument has never been refuted. Please don't twist my words. Okay. I said a non-theistic argument has never been proven wrong by a theistic argument. You have misquoted me 3 times now on that quote. I said a non-theistic argument has never been proven wrong by a theistic argument.
Are you calling me immoral?
I'm sorry?
You calling me immoral?
Am I calling you immoral?
Yeah.
I'm calling you a liar.
Is that wrong?
Yes.
Really wrong?
Yes.
Oh, so there is objective morality.
No.
Good, we made some progress. Okay. Let me just deal with this, because basically...